Hi there everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all doing very, very well indeed. Matt the Tomato right here. Welcome back to Emperor in EU4. We are playing with the brand new DLC. We're playing as England over here, and things are going okay. We've had a huge setback at the start, where we forced a union over France. We spent quite a bit of time in that war. We beat France quite easy with the help of our allies, it must be said. But then when we peaced out, the War of the Roses hadn't fired yet, so we lost France from the Union straight away. So it was all a waste of time. Then we spent most of our time trying to fight Wars of the Roses and stuff like that, and we've had no manpower ever since then. Maybe we should start building some up. So manpower pool needs to start rising here. So we need 60% of the 33,000 basically. So we need about 17,000 in the manpower pool. That's quite a lot. So may just have to chill for a little while before we do that. Might be able to get a discount on admin tech if we wait until the turn of the year. Maybe. Quite possibly. No, we didn't, but that's okay. I'm going to pick it up anyway because we do have quite a bit of admin coming in here. So with the acceptance of the admin tech there, then we may exactly want to go and pick an admin idea then, which could be quite interesting to do. Because normally I'd probably, as England, I'd try to pick a military one first to, you know, like try and at least get on the level of France. But so what do we go with here? Do we colonize early? That could be very interesting. But no, I was thinking maybe an investment into the future, like religious. That could be good. At the same time, though, innovative is pretty good these days. Yeah, innovative is really strong these days. So is administrative, not going to lie. But I was thinking of maybe going for an investment into the future and going with religious. In particular, the stability cost modifier might be quite nice early on. But also like prestige. But then, you know, culture conversion cost is kind of good. But Deus Vault could be really, really strong. But no, actually, I think I'm going to play a different game here, because I do go with religious quite a bit, and I'm not going to lie, it is a really strong idea group. I think it's really good. But actually, I'm going to open up here with innovative. That is going to be my first idea group here, which is an interesting, you know, interesting twist. Maybe a couple of you might be saying, no, that's not a good idea, but I think innovative is actually a really underrated idea group, and me personally, I don't use it a lot. So, hey, let's, you know, we've got a new DLC. I'm playing as England, which I don't usually do. So, how about we do some unusual stuff? So, let's go innovative. So, we're going to arrange a ball. 10 prestige for 41 ducats. We don't arrange the ball. Or 15 prestige for 41 ducats. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we've got 93, so we might as well just... Yeah, sure, go on then. Let's take the extra option because we can. We could fabricate some claims in Scotland. I was actually thinking maybe we could fabricate some claims on Brittany. It would be a really horrible war, though, if we did decide to declare that one. But that's a possibility. We could also perhaps declare or fabricate on Flanders. That's a possibility. Pope remains the papal controller. But we've got claims on France, so we don't need to fabricate there. They're currently annexing half their subjects here as well. They're using a lot of Diplo points to do that. Okay, the Curia controller has picked what? Institution embracement cost and institution spread enables cardinals spread institutions. Okay, so cardinal spread institutions. Really? We have a cardinal. Ooh, that's a nice feature. I like that. That is really strong as well. If you're someone like France with about 6 or 7 cardinals, whoa, that could be really, really strong. That could actually be really strong. That's a good mechanic. So when you become the papal controller, you can pick up one of these basically. So okay, so we could spend 206 ducats if we wanted to buy indulgence. So 51 ducats will enrich the Curia coffers, and I'll gain 1 yearly papal influence for 5 years. Increases relations with the Pope as well. Or we can just spend papal influence. Right, okay. That is really interesting. Alright. I'm guessing if you're the papal controller, you can use that money? I don't know. France is starting to annex its subjects, though, which is marginally concerning, because that means they'll be able to pick up more allies. So we'll have to see whether that becomes a thing. Oh, we can make states as well. That's an interesting thing. Speaking of states, what's changed here? Nothing. Right, there are edicts and stuff like that. Now, we could maybe go with the edict over here for institution spread or something like that, but I don't think we need to. Genuinely don't think we need to, because with this cardinal thing that we've got here, this is going to spread like wildfire over here. This where we've got cardinals in various different places, haven't we? So where have we got 3? Does it tell you where? Oh, Bordeaux, Calais, and London. Right. Okay. So we should be getting some, yeah, good spread over here as well. Also, a nearby friendly province already has the Renaissance. So, okay, so it's spreading in a couple of places. I would have preferred it if it spread a little bit more in the mainland, but that's okay. In the end, if London gets it, that's the important bit. Because obviously, if London picks it up, then everywhere else will spread pretty quickly as well. So that's not too bad. I'm all right with that. Okay. No, we don't want a royal marriage. I might actually go ahead and just fabricate a claim there anyway. Might be useful to have a claim. Venice declare war. Okay, so Byzantium's going to die. Poor old Byzantium. What did they ever do? Don't think. Actually, we're closer than we think to possibly embracing an institution here. So I might just keep this money now. With that event, oh wow, that's a really good one actually. Like that. The papacy chose wisely with their golden ball there. Munster has no friends. We have a truce with you for a little while here. Has Thumond fabricated a claim here at all? No. What about here? No. Okay. Oh wow, that was a dick move. Allied with Scotland, but Scotland fabricated a claim. Scotland being an asshole. I said I was going to bank some money, but I was thinking, no, we don't have any more ships. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say we could maybe buy some more ships, but I don't think we need to right now. Got a decent navy, mostly transports though. If in all honesty, like nearly 50% of our navy is transports. So yeah, I'm just going to let this manpower pile up a little bit more here, with the hope of maybe grabbing Levy the troops, which is a good mission. Yeah, subjugation on Scotland, but also permanent claims over just about everywhere in the British Isles. And then obviously conquer Scotland over here. Non-tributary subjects, so then we gain 150 admin, cost of advisor, rulers, culture, and promote culture cost is 25%. Interesting. So we might end up promoting some cultures, but at the same, we might promote the Francian, but then at the same time we've already got these two promoted. I don't know though, because if we form Great Britain, which we probably will do, then this will become a cultural union over here. Is it possibly? Do we maybe want to release Gascony? Gascony is usually a really strong. It's a strong country. We're already won over our Diplo relations, though, aren't we? So I don't know. But releasing Gascony, because Gascony has powerful ideas. So if we had Gascony on side, that'd be an interesting move. Kildare has been caught, so we're no longer overextended. It was just that first war proved to be a complete waste of time. We haven't really held France back that much. And we personally, out of it, gained absolutely nothing other than money. So, Cardinal across the border. Ooh. Actually, a skill 3 Spymaster might not be the worst thing in the world to pick up right now. Because we do have money. Yeah, for an extra few ducats we can get a... Yeah, alright then. That's got to be worth it. We've got money, so why not? Let's invest in these cheaper advisors when they come about. Get some more power points in as well. Castile has announced France's arrival. That is a great thing to happen. I'm very happy that that's happened. Yeah, 1472. We can switch out of Denmark in 1469, but yeah, we don't need to. I suppose we could maybe support Swedish independence if we wanted to get one over on Denmark, which could be a thing. Otherwise, at the moment, there's no real point to doing much over there. We know we're stronger than them anyway. Speaking of strength, how are we doing on the Great Powers rank here? So we're third at the moment. Poland is a little bit bigger. We do have more development than France, but then they have their subjects, so... Yeah, interesting, okay. You have to have a monthly income of at least 1,000. And another great power has to have monthly income less than England. Okay. Fair enough. Question is, do we try and push for a union over France again, or do we just go and outright conquer? The other thing we could potentially do is use the transfer subjects, which could be interesting. Actually, I'm going to fabricate on Lothian. That'll do. We could maybe look at pushing for one of these here. So, how are we doing? Yeah, not doing all that well on that front. The last jousting tournament, at least 30 Splendor is a bit, yeah, crappy, but at the same time the morale of armies is quite important. Right, so our diplomat's still cycling through there, which is good. Maxing out relations with Thomon nearly. Yeah, okay, so things are going okay so far. This is a mess over here. What the hell? This is a bit border core-ish. Fair enough. So yeah, just letting the manpower pile up here at the moment is what I'm doing, because I want to levy the troops, because if we get levy the troops, then I might just go and plough into Scotland and try and subjugate there as well. Which could be interesting, because we may, if we were to subjugate and vassalise Scotland successfully, we may actually be able to form Great Britain diplomatically. Burgundy is no longer a great power, interesting, which is a slightly different decision. This one here. Yeah, just automatic inheritance. Yeah, it doesn't change a lot in the rewards you get. It's just you inherit a country for free. So instead of outright conquest, basically, which cost us admin points, we can just spend the diplo points. I've just gone and knocked over a box underneath my computer. Oh, ow. King Arthur is now a tactical genius. Land leader maneuver increased. Okay. Okay, interesting. I wonder whether Burgundy might see fit to go to war with France at some point. They might wait for someone like us to declare. Yeah, some of these subjects are being annexed now, so France might pick up an ally or two. Interesting, okay. It's good to see it from both perspectives, because I have played as France a couple of times before. Most recently we did the ooh, nice. We did the playthrough as France where we went with the Protestant France, because Catholic France is usually quite strong, but we went with the Protestant France. And that was... It quickly became quite easy, actually, in all honesty. It quickly became a very easy playthrough, so we didn't really finish that one. But okay, so innovative ideas then. First one then is Prestige Decay -1. That's good. Good start. What's our first idea here? Heavy ship combat ability. Fair enough. Improvements in government technology. Might as well take that. We've got a little bit more inflation kicking around, but that's okay. take the admin points and stuff like that. Jasper Scott, yeah, we're doing okay on that front. Let's just have a quick look around some of these tabs, see how we're doing. We're still making good money, actually, despite the fact we have +3 advisors, although they all are cheaper. +3 stability, I suppose, is helping. Is this religious unity? Yeah, that is religious unity. The icon's changed. Okay, missionary strength. This is reform desire. Interesting. Okay, resistance to reformation is a new thing for Catholics. Right. Okay. So France annexed Armagnac, which is down here. That might be one I might declare for if we don't declare restoration of union. We'll see. Scotland's still being troubled by those rebels, so that's kind of good. Wonder if France will try allying up with Scotland again. Could be quite good. How are we doing here? Oh, the Renaissance is present here. So what does that do in terms of development institutions? Right. So we just need some money then. Obviously, we spent money on that event, which is a bit annoying. Oh, Castile paid off Portugal's debt. Alright, okay. Speaking of that, does Thomond have any debt at all that we could pay off? No, but that's okay then. Place relative on throne, blah blah blah. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Let's fabricate another claim on Scotland in a second. So we did Lothian, so we might as well do Roxburghshire. Which is this one here. I do like that it shows development. That's kind of good because I guess you want to. The high development provinces will be a lot more to core. So if you want to fabricate claims on those, you give yourself a 10% reduction in coring cost. So it kind of makes sense to do that. Right, we're behind the French in military tech right now. Yeah, of course we don't have access to the nobility estate, but it appears you can't tank points from them anymore anyway. So yeah. That one could be okay. A little bit of a national tax modifier, but a bit of extra prestige could be useful. Stability cost modifier is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's fine. Monopoly on textiles. I suppose you could do that one. No income from cloth or silk, but it's a one-time press. Get a pile of loyalty. Yeah, could do. Monopoly on glass. Yeah, you can pick various things. So yeah, they'll affect your they'll affect quite a bit of your income though, I suppose, over time. Are there any other good ones for the clergy that we might want to grab? Yearly papal influence could be interesting, although the Curia powers cost a little bit more. But that's only going to be a short-term thing. Missionary. This could be a good one in the future. Missionary maintenance cost. Expansionist zealotry. Run of armies, yeah. Monopoly on wool. We've already got the monopoly on wine, so... Okay, yeah, some interesting things going on there. Take a while to get used to that. France has allied itself with Trier. Interesting. You looking at maybe becoming the emperor or something? That truce is nearly up. But also our manpower thing is also nearly in as well. When's our truce with Scotland? Did we not have a truce with Scotland? Oh, that's coming up real soon as well. So the timing on that will be absolutely imperious. So yeah, we're going to want to go into Scotland then, aren't we? I'm going to want to go for an attempted subjugation on Scotland. Which would put us quite far up our... Yeah, we'll be spending 2 Diplo points a month, but at the same time, I think it'd be definitely worth it. I think it would genuinely be worth it to have them, so just to tie up, basically tie up the British Isles. So then that way we could maybe look elsewhere. So if Scotland has cause or claims over here, in fact they have permanent claims over here, we might be able to go and maybe attack Norway, which obviously brings Denmark into a war. So that could be a good way of maybe jumping across over there to get some Norwegian territory, whilst at the same time battling Denmark, whilst at the same time maybe moving over here towards Iceland to perhaps pick up some colonial range, like reduce the colonial range. Could be a good idea for potential colonising later on. All good. Either way, Scotland looks pretty weak at the moment, so restoration of union on Castile. Interesting. All right. Of course, if we had a union on France and they were loyal, I'd probably dissolve one of these alliances here with Aragon and Castile and go in over there, just to purely use the French army against them. No legal heir here. That's a shame. They're only. That's a bit of a shame, actually. They're quite young. I was going to say potentially getting our dynasty on the Aragonese throne could be interesting. So yeah, Saxony, 46 years, yeah. Just waiting for this manpower to creep up a little bit further here. It's currently at 50%. So creep up a little bit more. We'll take that subjugation mission on Scotland. I don't know whether we'll be able to actually vassalise straight away, because I think that's worth more than 100 war score. Ooh, 50% cheaper army reformer. So these +3 advisors are coming in quite thick and fast here, and they are good value for money. Unfortunately, we can't quite afford that one. Damn it. Right, we'll take the military tech anyway, and we will upgrade the troops. So, go with the men-at-arms. Actually, no. Let's go with the longbow. Slightly more balanced. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's a shame. That is a shame. We cannot quite afford him. Ooh. Side with the burgers. I don't know. Oh, we're ahead of time on military tech now. That's interesting. Might want to push ahead with something there. Yeah, 394. That is a real shame. Damn, that could have been good. Right, let's bring home the guy from Thomont here. I'll continue building up that spy network for the siege ability. But yeah, otherwise I'm going to go and charge in over this way. As soon as we can pick up that mission. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Can we view... Oh my god, you can view your subjects' mission trees. That is really good. Okay, like it. Oh, 100% of the force limit as well. Right, that's the other thing we need. So, we need another 4k troops here. Right. Sure. 20k each, that's fine. That diplomat's still improving relations, so that's good. Right, so we need that to build up a little bit further. These rebels are running around doing a lot of damage. Be interesting to see what dynasty they end up picking up. Oh, you can see outright. Soldiers. Oh, that's good. So if I click on France, I don't have to go into the ledger. I can see. Summon to diet. Okay, that's one of the imperial things that are happening here. So they got total amount of ships. Manpower reserve. Oh, right. So you can see straight away how many troops they've got. Like it. That might just make the ledger a little bit more redundant in the future. But that's handy. Like that. Gee whiz. Very much like that. Alright. An astonishing performance. Right. Cheap skill 1. I think some prestige. I think I'll take the admin points, actually. Yeah. Take the admin points there. And I think we're just about ready to go into Scotland here, so I just need to wait for this mission. Truce with France has expired, though. Damn. Do I want to actually go in France instead? Now, who would be willing to join where, what, and why? So Aragon is a no-go. Everybody else is a go, though. Everybody else would join on that side, though. Okay, sure. We'll look into it. We can also pick up a innovative idea here, which I think we will do. What do we got? Idea cost reduction. Nice. Okay. Let's do it. I actually think we want to go in on France. Genuinely. Because if France has 30,000 troops, I've got 40,000. together with their subjects, genuinely think we should go in here. If we have Castile, Portugal, and Austria. Austria's not involved in the war. You know, I think that has to be done. I think we have to go in over here. So I'll fabricate another random claim over here. We don't really need to because we're going to get the levy the troops mission here anyway. But I think we have to go in against France. We have to try again. I think we got to. Yeah. They're still not that strong, and we've got to go in before they get their, yeah, because they haven't picked any ideas yet. Plus 3 stability. They have good prestige now, not as good as ours, though. Might have to here. With all these allies willing to join in, I think we're still in a position where we might be able to exploit this. You're going to move there. I think we got to. Could be tough with some of these extra countries coming in here, but I think if Castile, Portugal, and Austria are all willing to join in, Portugal has a badass leader over there as well. So we might actually do this then. Okay, so I'm going to do this in the next episode. We're going to attack, we're going to go for a second crack at France here. Yeah, we are. We're going to go for a second crack. Right, so we're going to try and restore the Union again. See whether we can keep it. Well, firstly, we've got to get it first, but then after that, see if we can actually hold it. But yeah, let's see how we go. So that's for now then. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series and join me next time for what is probably going to be a relatively interesting episode where we're going to attempt to restore the Union over France again. See you later.